slipped on the ice with my car, so I was sliding and I couldn't control it, so this guy decides to beep at me like, my bad, I'm sorry for slipping. Why are people so quick to getting angry on the road? Like, I get angry too sometimes, but it takes a while. Like, it has to be more than one person doing something stupid. Today, I really want some coffee, but the thing is, it's thanks to my friend. She got me into Starbucks, so I am becoming a normal person. That's all I ever wanted. I always just wanted to be just like everybody else. And now I like Starbucks again. I used to like Starbucks, but then Dunkin' came around and it's just love at first sight, you know? He's still gonna be my one and only. Okay, not only, but my main guy. I hate driving in ice. Do you hear that? It's all ice. So I have an issue. Oh God. Like, one of my issues is, how do you guys handle guy friends that constantly sexualize you? Like, I'm so tired of this shit. Like, I've never had, even with girls that are like gay or like bi, they never do that shit. They never disrespect me in a way where it's like every nice thing they do has a different intention, you know what I mean? And it's just really stressful. I hate that shit. I've noticed that most guys that I've had any form of friendship with sexualize me, or every girl. Like, it's like they don't care, even if they're in a relationship, and that's really bothers me. I'm starting to really like, I don't know, I'm very careful with guys, like men in general. They just make me uncomfortable. And you know what's crazy? Old men are very sketchy. Oh, there's a Starbucks right there, but I don't want to go. It's too much work. I'm freezing. I want to go home. Cry. But yeah, there's old men, like even 70-year-olds, dude. They will sexualize girls that are way younger than them. It's so disgusting. And you know what I think it is? They're not held accountable for it. All their little male friends allow it. Old men and men in general will sexualize people and like say weird shit about other men because it's allowed. It's allowed by their guy friends. And if you're a guy friend who like witnessed it and didn't say anything, you're also the problem. I'm sorry, but you're also the problem. Bystanders are witnesses, and you're accountable for it too. I've been in situations where I couldn't speak up because my safety was in danger, you know? And these guys constantly seek male validation all the time, from their friends especially, you know? They want their respect, which is garbage because these guys are saying all kinds of disgusting stuff. And these guys have like, oh, maybe if they have daughters they'll change. No, they won't. Want to know how to know if a guy was that person that would talk shit about women and disrespect them? If a guy ever tells you, I trust you, I just don't trust guys. Or if they say, I know how guys think, that's why. They were the problem. They were that person, or they witnessed it and they said nothing. They just laughed it off. And that's why many guys nowadays disgust me. I'm disgusted. I'm uncomfortable. I remember I used to have this guy friend who would constantly put down single moms. Are you kidding me? And his mom was a single mom. Like, how disrespectful. I was mind blown. Like, how are you roasting your own mom? And his friend that was seeking the validation, that's why you wouldn't call him out, had a single mom too. Like, I'm so surprised. It's like, how are you guys so disgusting? Like, how? I don't get it. And in my mind, like, I had that feeling like this does not feel right. But I wasn't used to people being so stupid around me. So disrespectful and stupid and ignorant. Like, I really wasn't used to it. Like, you're gonna hate on a woman that has a kid that has to do it on her own? That's crazy. I don't see guys ever, like dads that don't even do their part, ever get shit for that. In fact, when a guy is a single dad, he gets praised for it. That's what happens. And it's so bullshit. I don't know what like other guys say, but I know women praise the, you know, single fathers. I've never once witnessed a woman say anything bad about a single father, other than, you know, like, women have done it alone forever if they're acting like they need like the biggest pat on the back. But I'm just so annoyed. Like, I'm so disappointed. Honestly, I'm so disappointed with the male species. I could not be more disappointed in them. And I'm every year, every day even, I find it more and more hard to sympathize for them or even care. Like, I honestly hate being straight. My cat has more empathy and is more caring than any guy I've met. And he's a cat, you know? So that's why I find it so weird that men think it's such a, like, you know, big deal to be with them. Like, they always say, like, oh, you're gonna die alone. Like, I'd rather do that. Like, it blows my mind. And every guy that talks and says, like, something, I'm always like, what are your real intentions, though? Like, the guys that are toxic are, if you're a healthy guy, if you're not, like, misogynistic and full of shit and disrespectful towards women, all these guys that is a lot of them, are making you look bad. Like, you should be mad at them too. If you get angry when people talk about this stuff, you're the problem. The guys that aren't like this, like, for example, when I talk about this shit to my sister or my mom and I'm struggling, my little brother will not get offended because he knows I'm not talking about him. He's not like that. He's not misogynistic. It doesn't take him a hard time to, like, it's not a struggle for him to see women as, like, humans. You know what I mean? And a lot of men, they don't see that. It grosses me out. How men that have daughters, you know, will go on and disrespect women, knowing that could happen to your daughter. Like, that will happen to your daughter. Are you gonna remember the day you did that to somebody else's daughter? It's just annoying. I'm so disappointed in male species. And girls, if you're younger than, you know, like, if you're in high school or haven't experienced dating and you're straight, I'm so sorry. Don't even waste your time, honestly. If I could go back, I wouldn't have dated any guy ever. Like, I would have just, honestly, you want to know the shortcut to being successful as a woman? Do not date a man. Don't even befriend them. If you do befriend a guy, make sure has like hidden intentions. This whole, like, oh, like, she friend zoned me. Like, no, dude, we wanted to be friends. And even then, we have the right to change our mind. Like, could you imagine if, like, let's say if you're a guy who's straight and you made a friend that was a girl, you had no attraction to her, nothing at all. In fact, she reminds you of your sister and your mom all together. So you do not see her like that at all. And she gets mad at you for leading you on because you guys were friends. Like, wouldn't you be uncomfortable with that? Like, what the heck? I owe you a relationship just because we were friends? That's weird. I don't know, just try to get into the shoes of the other person if you're a guy. If you have an issue with what I'm saying, basically. If you don't and you understand, you're not the problem. And there should be more of you. But if you're a woman and you are straight, do not waste your time dating guys when you could just be successful and make friends. Make good friends. I heard this line. I was on TikTok, like, scrolling, and I heard this line that stays with me. It said, behind every unsuccessful woman is a man. Because they hold them back, and it's true. Men have held all women back for years. They're still trying to control us. It's so disgusting. It's so freaking bullshit. It's like, why are we known to be the lesser gender? Why is it so hard for them to see us as human, as capable? No wonder I wasn't doing anything with my life. I was always underestimated. And you will be too, especially if you come from, like, a misogynistic culture. Like, I'm sorry, I love being Mexican, and yeah, it makes me who I am, but holy shit, I was always just a nanny. I was a nanny and a maid. I was never considered important in the family, which, yeah, that comes with a lot of bullshit too. Like, there's added stress. You always have to be the best out of the best. But I could never do anything with my life. I felt like the only way I was appreciated is by service. Like, I had to serve everybody. It's messed up. It's freaking bullshit. So do not waste your time. Honestly, it's not freaking worth it. Oh shit, I'm like hungry right now. Oh yeah, there's food at home. There's food at home. We don't have to stop anywhere. I heard that if you eat fast food, you eat like, you eat disgusting shit because it ends up in the food. Let's just say hair that isn't from that person's head. Oh my god. Oh god, now I get to thinking about it. I heard something also was really disgusting. So everybody, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm like really grossed out by maggots because I almost ate one once by accident. And now I'm like scarred. Ugh, they gross me out so much. I don't know what it is. So I heard that this guy was talking about how pigs are the nastiest thing we could eat, like pork, because one time he gave a rat in a trap that was dead with maggots on it. He gave it to the pigs and they played around with it, rolled in it, and then ate the whole thing. Oh my gosh, that's so disgusting. I remember my mom when I had learned about that, my mom ordered McDonald's breakfast, what are they freaking called? The pork hamburgers, like the sausage hamburgers with egg, and I could not eat it. I was like looking at it. My mom's like, dude, it's not true. They're just lying. And I'm like, I can't do it, Mom. Like, I was so grossed out. I can still eat pork because my mom keeps telling me like, oh, they wouldn't do that here. It's a different country. Just bullshitting. I know it's bullshit. Oh gosh, it's freaking disgusting. Plus, freaking fish eat worms, so that's gross too. I don't know, like, at the end of the day, as long as I'm not thinking about it while I'm eating, I can eat anything. As long as it's not alive. I will never understand how people can eat things that are alive. That's, oh my god, I can't do it. I'm sorry if I'm offending you, but that's just, I read that in a book and I still think about it sometimes. Gosh, did you guys ever see Ned's Declassified when they went to the lunchroom and their food started moving? Oh my god, it's so freaking gross. Here, I'm gonna blast this because I'm like dying here. The guy ahead of me, or behind me, is watching me like cringing. I hate snow so much. I should move. Plus, what's his name? Sandman? Guys, I can't. I'm so freaking uncomfortable around. I could not be less attracted to somebody. I don't know what I was thinking. Love goggles, they'll do some dumb shit to you. That's for sure. Every person I've ever dated, I'm like throwing up in my mouth now. Like, ugh, how could I ever? I hope they don't watch this because I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like, oh my god, no. The way they treated me, oh my god, never, dude. This just means that I'm healing. Oh my god, that truck is going way too fast. He's gonna get me. Oh my god. Okay, so what else can we talk about? It's so nice talking to you guys. I feel like I haven't seen a friend in so long. How it feels. Even though technically I'm talking to myself. I was on the phone at work because I work overnight, so we can be like on our headphones. I was on the headphones with my friend since she transferred and now we don't work together, so we were on the phone the whole time. And my manager came over to help me with something, and I was talking to myself, or not myself, but it looks like I'm talking alone. And he's like, what? And I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm just talking to the voices in my head. I'm going crazy here. And he's like, yep, that'll happen here. I'm like, wow, they really just accept anybody. I'm like, that's actually how I got the job. Because there's 3 people in one. Could you imagine? I should just start scaring people for If anybody hears me talking to myself, I'm gonna be like, oh, sorry, the guy wanted to know where this was. There's nobody there. They'd be like, oh, what the hell? I love messing with old people too. Especially the disgusting old men. Ew. They gross me out. There's this old man. I haven't talked to him in a while because he got annoyed. All I talk about is diarrhea because it makes him uncomfortable. If diarrhea makes you uncomfortable, gosh, you're gonna really love me. In the way I like to be appreciated. I love making people like annoyed, especially like, you know, like the disgusting old men. So every time, like the second I heard he hated talking, like hearing talks about diarrhea, I'm like, oh hell yeah. So I went over to him, like, guess who's constipated again? It's not you, old man. It's me. I'm constipated and I have diarrhea. 2 for 1. Not even Taco Bell can help me out. I have to pray. I wish I was joking. I'm totally honest. I don't know what's going on with my digestive system. It's just like, we're shut down. No, go. Shut down. Well, yeah, the old man, he said something disgusting about Hermione from Harry Potter. He was like sexualizing her. And I'm like, ew, dude, you could be your grandpa. You're disgusting. Like, you should be embarrassed. And he got weird. Like, he went silent and looked at me. Because I could tell, dude, the fact that he went quiet, it's because he's not used to getting called out. I'm like, disgusting. Jail. And he was just looked at me like, oh no, what do I do? I wasn't expecting being held accountable for my bullshit. So then he just went, he got weird and he was like, he laughed and then said, well, what do you want me to say? I'm a failure. And I'm like, yeah, you are. I'm right there with you. We're both failures, but you don't have to be a disgusting failure. You can be a failure with class, okay? That's what they don't tell you about the American dream. If you don't reach it, you gotta be a failure. You gotta accept being a failure. But yeah, and he hates when I say, oh no, like we talk a lot about, so we work at a place that could get shot up at any moment because our coworkers, the employees, they don't get treated properly. Not me, because I don't know, I get treated okay. I'm probably getting like they're screwing everybody over, let's be honest. But I'm not the best worker anyway, so. But yeah, so we live in a place, we live there. We work in a place that could be shot up at any moment. And that's part of what they mention. So I always talk about what happens if we get shot and blah, blah, blah. And he hates when I talk about that. So I would say, dude, if they shoot me in the head, I'm gonna wake up dead. Because he hates when I say that. Because like this old man is the type to get angry if you say something he considers stupid. And he always makes you look stupid. He always tries. So I don't even try to make myself not look stupid. I just let it be. Like, I'm like, okay, let me sound even more stupid. So you can get really tired. Do that with somebody that makes you look stupid all the time. Just out stupid every time. Say something until they get so tired of your bullshit. They'll stop, I promise. They will. Like, he was trying to make me feel stupid because I didn't want to come in when there was going to be a snowstorm. So like, oh yes, I don't have to come in when there's a snowstorm. He's like, why would you care? Because I want to stay home and make snowmen. And he was like, wait, what? It's like, you don't make snowman when there's a snowstorm? What an idiot. If you don't make snowman when it snows, you're a freaking dumbass, dude. Does it look like I'm on something? I'm not. I'm happy I don't have to work tomorrow. So I do have to go to the dentist, so I'm gonna go get roasted because I forget to brush my teeth when I go to sleep sometimes. Don't tell him. My dentist is an asshole. He watches these. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna ask him to watch this. He's an asshole. He roasts me for no reason. He's like, ew, why do your teeth look like that? Like, oh. Okay, but yeah. I have to go because this is already 20 minutes long and you guys don't want to hear me talking forever. Goodbye. Cancel me in the comments for being oh my god, oh, why is it so dark? If I hear a knock at my car door, dude, I'm gonna shit myself. All of a sudden, I'm not gonna be constipated. Bye, guys.